Fulfilling my lifelong goal of adopting a Mustang is something I've dreamed about for as long as I can remember. After the tough decision of choosing just one from thousands of horses we looked at online and in person at multiple facilities, we settled on a 3-year-old Bay Dun gelding from the Twin Peaks HMA. He was part of the High Rock Gather of 2022. It was a surreal moment when he stepped off the trailer into our corral. For the next couple of months, whenever I wasn't working, he was my focus. When I adopted him, I didn't have a timeline in mind. It was always going to be up to him. I didn't care if it took me 2 months or 2 years to get him ready to ride. This is a lifelong partnership in my eyes, and doing things the right way, even if it takes longer, is what matters most to me. There's a list of things I want him to be confident with before I ever step into the saddle for the first time.
Good job, bud. Very nice. Push it. Nice. Good job. There you go.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Good boy.
One key thing is making sure he could comfortably pack a saddle in a little bit of commotion. We work for a mule and horse clinician, Ty Evans, as his content managers, which means we're on the road quite a bit. That's given me the opportunity to haul Rooster with us and enter him in clinics, exposing him to a wide range of experiences in a controlled, positive environment. When I'm training horses and mules, I always aim to push them just outside their comfort zone, but not to the breaking point. I think of it like a rubber band. You can stretch it, and it'll return to shape. But if you stretch it too far, it'll snap. I want to help my equines grow and mature by stretching that comfort zone without pushing them so far that they can't mentally handle it. At our first clinic, Rooster had a tougher time than I expected. The combination of the saddle and the overall commotion pushed him beyond what he was ready for. While that's not what I hoped for, it ended up being a great opportunity to work on his self-regulation. He hit a stress point, but he also learned how to come back down off of it and find peace again. I'm not disappointed in him at all. When I look at my equines, I focus on the horse or mule they can become, their full potential. Not just what they're doing in the moment that might not be ideal. This mindset keeps me positive, and I truly believe our animals can feel how we think about them, whether it's through our body language or energy. I've seen that when my equines know I believe in them, they try harder. The next clinic went much smoother. Rooster packed a saddle without any big reactions, and that gave me a lot of confidence in how far he's come. On the way home, I already had a few things in my mind to work on next to get Rooster ready for that first ride. One thing we really wanted to focus on was packing a saddle. A lot. And doing it in all kinds of environments with added commotion. I don't make a big deal out of him jumping around. I just correct it and move on. If he gets really worried, I'll stick with him until he settles, then leave him alone and let him come down from the stress on his own. Doing a ton of transitions is also very helpful. Before I ever get on him, I want him to be able to go from a walk, trot, to a lope without any funny business such as this. He goes crazy, just bail.
If he goes crazy, me just bail?
Yeah. No, Rihanna probably won't buck you out.
No.
She just run around.
Yeah.
You can be my pickup man.
That's why we have a round pen.
You can be my pickup man.
Here, let's do this.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, back.
We started off by riding Riata around him. He gets a little goosey when other equines or unfamiliar people are behind him, and that's something I'd like him to get more comfortable with before I step on.
Yeah.
Travel around us.
Huh?
Travel around us. That'd be really good. Will she let you ride with the bug?
Probably.
We're just gonna chill here while you do some free stuff. He's like, this is terrifying. Good for you, buddy. I'll get used to it. Your life's gonna be filled with horses behind you. And mules behind you. No big deal.
I've heard from a lot of people that their Mustangs can be touchy around other equines and people. I think that's a pretty common thing and something that just takes time and exposure to work through. Doing things like this will help until we're able to haul him out to more events. I've jumped on him several times bareback and will keep doing that while gradually adding more and more forward movement. I'm constantly doing random crazy things around my equines. I've heard it called making your horses goof-proof, and I'm definitely a fan of that. I don't want them to react if I do something a little bit weird.
He's so slippery. He's so slippery. Can you move your butt? Yeah. Can you? There you go. Yes, buddy. Come on. Yeah, go. Good job, buddy. There you go. Yeah. Good boy.
So far, Rooster really doesn't seem to have any issues with me up on his back. If anything, it's more of the saddle that causes him a little bit of stress, so over these next couple of weeks, I'll be saddling him up every single day and working him around in the round pen, as well as taking him for walks with a saddle on to help introduce him to new environments with a saddle in place. My husband Jason is headed out on the road, but I've got to stay back because one of our younger horses ended up getting hurt while we were gone on our last trip, and I'm going to stay home to make sure that she heals up all right.
Are you hitting my laces? Why are you hitting my laces?
I was planning on hauling Rooster along with us on this next run, but instead we'll just be working from home.
They're very cute from down here. I like her little lips. They're funny. They're little goofy lips. There's Jeremiah Watt sniffle on for the very first time. He's just gonna pack that around. No reins or nothing. He can just wear it while we're doing other things. Get used to it.
Rooster still wants to get a little fresh going into transition, so that's something we're definitely going to be working on over the next couple of weeks while Jason's away traveling to other Ty Evans clinics and fun events. I won't put the first ride on Rooster until Jason's back and someone's home and can watch me. It would also be really nice to have his help with Riata the first time I ride Rooster, just so he has a little bit of support from another equine. There is plenty of other stuff we can work on while Jason's away though.
Very stormy today. Trees are blowing around like crazy. But Mr. Guy is still doing good. Saddling him every single day. Yes. I think I'll probably put the pack saddle on him here soon. Which I'm really excited about because it would be great if he could come trail riding with us with his little pack saddle on. That would be awesome. Good little boy. He's definitely a little spooky about stuff blowing in the wind today, but he's doing really good. I'm proud of him.
Before too long, it was time to introduce the pack saddle.
First time with the britch in, yeah. Are you scooching? Is it getting ya? Yeah, alright. Here, you just stop and think about it for a second. You're good. I know. This is why we're putting the pack saddle on you. Get you over being goosey back there. Good job. You survived. We try again? There you go. Just walk with it. Nice, buddy. Yeah. There you go. Wow, buddy. You're such a professional packer. And his little sawbuck, that does not fit him at all. I would never put any weight on him in this saddle.
Jason had all of our good camera equipment with him, but my little brother was here to film from time to time. With Rooster feeling confident in the lightweight sawbuck saddle, it was time to start putting the Decker saddle on him and also some panniers so I could start packing some weight on him.
Yes. Yes. Don't be rude about it though. Oh gosh. Just so it's good boy. Inside your ears. Good boy, buddy.
We continued going for walks around the neighborhood and various places with the saddle on that I'll be riding him in. This was a great way to get him exposure around new things and scary new objects. And before long, he was packing the Decker around with complete confidence.
Yes. Wow. So handsome. You're so handsome. Oh. My goodness. Look at this guy. All right. There you go. Good job, buddy. Yeah, they're gonna flop around. You can see his little ears. Good. Go back to a walk. Good job. Keep walking. Nicely done. Good boy. There's a little lick and chew. Oh, good job. Okay, we're gonna transition back up. Nice. Let him hear those kind of rattling around. Bring him back down to a walk. Good boy. Stop. Good boy. All right. Got about 40 pounds on him. He's got half a bag of pellets in each pannier. Making a little bit of noise, just a little crinkles, but not too bad. Mostly the bugs are just bugging him. Let's see if we can get him to stop here. Let's see if we can get him just to stop here. There. I gotta think about that for a second. Good boy. So, 20 pounds each side.
We went for more walks around the neighborhood with his pack saddle on, and he did awesome.
You're fun. Hold on, give me the other side. Don't go any. Don't feed it. No. Yeah, I know they're 8 pounds. Hold on. Yeah.
Before I knew it, Jason was back home with Riata. Rooster had made a lot of progress over the past few weeks. I had been saddling him regularly, and we'd ponied him off of Riata a few times. One evening while working with Rooster, I felt like it was finally time to step on. We didn't have our good camera with us, but Jason filmed it on his phone. Sometimes when it's the right time, it's the right time, and you just can't plan for it.
In the middle.
He had done good at a walk, but now let's try the trot. And now time to try a lope.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So good. So good. Ready to go to the land with us? He said he's ready. Ready to sign me up.
No, he said he's sweaty.
Oh, he said he's sweaty. Oh, yeah. I misheard. I said he's ready. Just sweaty. Heck yeah, buddy. Okay. There you go, you know. Yep. Let me get back on you. I'm gonna get off your pillow. You're so cool.
The first ride went picture perfect. I want to get a few rides on him in a row, so tomorrow I'll put the second ride on Rooster. Today I'll be riding Rooster alone in the corral, without Riata in there for support. Rooster did so well yesterday that I'm feeling confident about today. This journey has been incredible so far. I had no idea how long it would take to get that first ride on my Mustang, but I'm so grateful for all the preparation we put in. As we move forward, we'll keep working and progressing towards that first ride in the mountains. I know there will be challenges and problems to solve along the way. Horses have their own emotions just like we do, and they have good days and bad days too. But I'll keep going at Rooster's pace, and I'll always put our partnership first.